Hey guys, welcome to Meals with Maria. It is day 15 of Vlogmas and I'm so happy to be here. I don't know about you guys, but this time of year I'm always like scrolling Pinterest and I see these super cute little things that look super easy and super cute, but then I'm like, is that something I can actually make? Like, is that possible? Am I gonna completely destroy it? So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna actually try them because I've never tried them before and I'm excited to try and do some of this stuff and I'm gonna do it along with you. So we're gonna do it together. And I'm a little nervous because I haven't done it yet and we shall see if it's like a Pinterest fail or a complete win. So let's try this together and just see what happens. So let's get to it. I'm just gonna set up over here and you're gonna come along with me. We're gonna talk through it and fingers crossed. All right guys, so what I'm gonna try and do here is make a Christmas tree on top of this cupcake. So I've seen these for a couple years. You got your cupcake and you got your sugar cone. You're gonna put your sugar cone on here. Already feels like it's not gonna work because like this is a little off. All right, try. I feel like I'm not going into this with the right attitude. So we're gonna put our sugar cone on here. Maybe we'll just like stuff it in there. And then we're gonna pipe green frosting onto the outside and it's going to look like a Christmas tree. Let me mix up my frosting. We're gonna take vanilla frosting, put green food coloring in it. I know you can also buy stuff that's like pre-mixed or whatnot, but we're going the simple route, the cheap route, and we're gonna do it this way. So let me mix that up. That took forever to mix and like it was a lot of food coloring and I still feel like this isn't as dark as I really want, but my arm is tired and I don't know. I don't really want to, I'm almost out of food coloring. That's what it is. I'm almost out of food coloring. So I'm going to use this piping thing. Now another concern I have so many concerns. I should just like go forward and be like, I know what I'm doing. Comment below if you're like that too. I'm going to use this tip. I feel like it's a little bit big. This is like I don't know, like a Wilton piping thing. I will link one of these below for you guys. I use these all the time. I'll use it for like deviled eggs or cakes, cupcakes. I used it for the Duchess mashed potatoes in my Dollar Tree Christmas. So I don't know. I think it's an awesome thing. But hey, they also have piping bags at the Dollar Tree right now. So hook it up with one of those, a lot less expensive. So I'm just going to fill this up. All right, so we're pretty much filled up here. I do want to mention that little tiny spatula. I always talk about that thing and I'm like, oh, I've linked it below. An awesome subscriber also mentioned that they sell those at the Dollar Tree. So I haven't seen like a blue one like that. And I didn't look the last time I was there, but they said that they sell them there. And if that's true, then I am all about it. So go ahead and hook yourself up with one from the Dollar Tree. Or you can support the channel and get one below, which is totally fine. So I'm just trying to make sure this is on right. I think it is. I just don't want it squeezing out everywhere. You know, make sure everything's nice and tight. And I'm just gonna push this down a little bit. You see how this like kind of works like this? Yoink. And get all the air out of it. That is a nice thing about this. I mean, look how clean that is. Yep. Okay. So what I think I'm gonna do, because I haven't like watched a tutorial on this, which I'm notorious for doing, right? I'll see a picture, I'm like, I'm gonna make that, but then not actually look at the directions. I'm going to practice by putting these little droplets on the bottom here, all around. So this is definitely like, I don't know, maybe bigger than I thought it would be. Did I need to put all that like that? That's cute. That's like a Grinch type thing. All right. I'm gonna start at the bottom here, on here. Oh boy. That's like a lot. I feel like we're already off to a rough start. This is not exactly like the picture, but maybe if we get better at it, like I'm starting to barely pipe and maybe that will help. I don't really know. You know, you don't want like those huge pieces. And then again, it's starting to kind of come apart. I wanted to do this for so long, guys, so I'm excited. Now, if I wasn't filming, I would totally be listening to Vince Guaraldi Trio. God, I hope I got that name right. And that is going to be the Charlie Brown Christmas album. And that is like my favorite relaxing cookie, craft, whatever Christmas baking soundtrack. So I know, what is yours? And I know some people are going to bake while they watch television. And comment below, like what would you bake to, or what do you do crafts to? I know that there's always like something that gives you that homey feeling. And I would love to know what yours is. So mine is that. My favorite Christmas movie has got to be... so my favorite Christmas cartoon is Garfield Christmas. And then my favorite Christmassy time movie, I love Serendipity, because I feel like that technically qualifies as a Christmas movie because John Cusack, guys. Who's a John Cusack fan? And then I also love Christmas Vacation because my husband likes that one, so I can get him to watch that with me. And then I also like Sleepless in Seattle because it's almost a Christmas movie. But I would have to say, of all time, my favorite movie of all time is Sleepless in Seattle. So huge Meg Ryan, Tom Hanks fan over here. And I also think that the Sleepless in Seattle soundtrack, I know you guys like the music in my videos, and I feel like we must have similar music tastes. So I love jazz, and people would say Jimmy Durante, Bing Crosby, old school stuff, Frank Sinatra. And so I just think that the soundtrack to Sleepless in Seattle is amazing. But I would just love to know, what are you guys into? What does it for you at the Christmas holiday season? What's your favorite movie? What kind of music gets you in the mood? I feel like I've been trying to avoid podcasts right now because I'm just really trying to focus on the holiday spirit. I'm definitely a podcast girl. I'm always learning, and I just want to know more about everything. But this time of year, I'm really trying to focus on being in the spirit. And making a video like this sure is doing it for me. This is super fun. I feel like I've never chatted with you guys like this before, so it's kind of a good opportunity. Okay. So, hello tree. Let's put a little topper on you here. Oh. Thought it was cute until I did that. It looks very Whoville. It's a lot of frosting. How long would that take to make how many of these? I only have 3 of these cupcakes, which literally I had these in my freezer. I was like, I'm not baking cupcakes just to try this. What if it goes terribly wrong? So, yeah. So I have these sprinkles here, and I think I'm going to use some of them on them. Now, I have a feeling that if I tried to use the sugar ones, we'll give it a shot. But I just don't think they're going to show up. Yeah, they don't really, you don't see much. It almost looks like salt. You don't want that. But these little red and blue ones are probably going to be pretty cute. So let's try that. Oh yeah, this is sticking. Looky there. I'll vacuum later. This is a mess. Hey, if I was to do it again, let's do it in a box. So next time, get a shoebox. Oh, look at that though. It's in the name of YouTube, guys. It's fine. All right, powdered sugar. This is, I think, what should make it look like it's like in a snowy forest. I mentioned this in my casserole video. I'm like, a little powdered sugar this time of year can go a long way. Oh yeah, look at that. So now we have our snow-covered Whoville tree. But I feel like if you brought this to somebody, like, it doesn't look exactly like the one on Pinterest, but it looks pretty good. I have these sprinkles. I have these star sprinkles that I got at Walmart, and we'll pop that on the top there. Look at that, guys. I don't know what I was so concerned about. Look at that cutie. So adorable. Like I said, it's like much more droopy. And I bet if I had like a smaller piping thing, let me show you guys. Like, see, that's pretty big. I bet if I had a smaller one, I might have come off with a better tree. But that's a showstopper right there. Right there for you guys. All right, let me make the other two. And then we will come back and we're gonna make some trees out of Reese's peanut butter cups and see how that turns out. Okay, in the meantime, before I got to these two, I cleaned up, and we cleaned up the Sprinklepalooza that just happened. And I'm hoping that like the sides of this will help, although it's still not very deep, but we'll see. To keep me warm. About half the container of this frosting with a lot of food coloring, and I got 2 trees. So if you want to do this for like an event or like more than 2 people, so this should make about 4 trees, but it's a lot of frosting. You mean a quarter tub of frosting on each one of these, so be scared. That's a lot of sugar, but I mean, they're pretty adorable. I'm so excited to take a slow-mo of this. But this did work a lot better. You guys see that? This stuff was able to stay contained, and then I actually was able to just kind of pick it up and pop it on. And I went with like the bigger sprinkles for this one just to check it out, see what it was like. I think I like the little ones better. When I get the close-up, I'll show you guys what I think. So I figured I'd show you guys outside my window today. I know that I get a ton of comments on how pretty it looks out here. So this is definitely a beautiful afternoon with a little bit of snow on the ground. We're supposed to have a big storm coming Thursday, so it's gonna look a little bit more covered very soon for you. Okay, here are our trees closer up. So I was just saying, like, see how these are kind of like bigger on here? I actually really like these little red balls like this. And then I got my Aldi cinnamon chai latte candle burning over here. It smells delicious. And you hear it? It's crackling. You might also hear the AeroGarden, but it's a wood, one of those wood type things, like the Woodwick knockoff. Love it. So I don't know, they turned out really cute. Put them on this cute little Christmas glass plate. You can see at the end of this one, I kind of started running out of frosting, so made it work though. I mean, if you weren't looking that close, you wouldn't know. I love it. Like I said, not exactly how the ones on Pinterest looked, but they're still really, really cute. So now we're gonna make trees, and we're gonna use big Reese's. So we need the big guys, the little guys, and the littlest guys. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take one of these, we're gonna put on these, and then we're gonna put one of these on top. And I think, beautiful Christmas tree. I'm just gonna unwrap some of these, and then we'll get going on it.
Now listen, why do I care how much it may snow? 'Cause I've got my love to keep me warm.
So I have to know if you are a Reese's fan, like everyone else out there. Do you like the little ones, or do you like the big ones, or you don't care? Like, I do not care for these as much as I like these ones because I like the thinner chocolate. I feel like there's, or maybe the ratio is different. I don't know. Anyway, so what we're gonna do with these is, I think we're just gonna take this frosting because it's supposed to look like snow. And I'm gonna put it here. Yeah, I don't really know how much is the right amount. I'm gonna squish it on. That looks good. That looks snowy, right? And then a little bit on this guy right here. You know, I don't know. Is that right? Is that the wrong way? Should I do it like this? That might be better. I'm experimenting along with you guys, okay? It looked really cute on Pinterest. I feel like this is not. Okay. What do you guys think? This one or this one? The first one I got right? This is a mess. All right. I guess this is like my consolation prize. I'm gonna eat this. Why does it look so pretty on Pinterest and like so lame here? I had high hopes, guys. I thought this was gonna be the easy one. Now it's like the other one's the easy one. All right, I'm gonna get you guys closer in here. I went to Pinterest and I was like, what am I doing wrong? And I figured it out. We are missing a very important part of our tree, the tree stump. So we need a few more of these babies. All right, that's a cute little forest. I have these braiding icing. I think this will do because I'm gonna need green, and we are going to, oh yeah, we're just gonna like drizzle this around. Like I need a breather, guys. And look, this little guy's falling over. I don't know how to get these like little stars to stay up. I'm just hoping that eventually that the frosting dries and they'll stay up. So I think I figured out like the general, like how to make them look relatively cute, but it's a lot of work because you're putting all these individual little sprinkles on. And I have this one over here and I'm just like, I can't even now. It's too much work. So adorable, worth it. I wouldn't do it again. But I'm hoping they kind of dry because I want to bring cookies to someone tomorrow and I'm hoping I can just like pop these on and they'll be like, wow. And I'll be like, yep. These are the 4 that I made. You get them. No one else. All right, guys, like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all the things to make sure that you can see more of my stuff. I'm going to put a cookie video up here for you because obviously if you watched all this, you must love baking. And I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas. Love you guys.
A feeling now it's time for Christmas. And Christmas is my favorite time of year. It's beginning to look like all my wishes are coming true. That's why I cheer. I've been busy decking the halls. I've been kind to big and small. And now it's time to have a merry holiday. What a feeling when it's time for Christmas. Let's sing a carol and we'll bring it here.